Hey, welcome to Scaredycast. Tony here. I've been sick all week. I'm not sick now. I actually sound much worse than I actually am. But I've been coughing so much all week that my throat and voice has been destroyed. So RIP to my voice box.
So it's just you and me. We're just going to take over Scaredycast.
I'm just here to quip.
Yeah, Dad's sick. He's just here to drink and yell at us.
I'm drinking a medicine ball from Starbucks. It's warming up my throat, making me feel nice.
If you guys haven't had a medicine ball tea from Sarby's, y'all are missing the fuck out.
This is my third today.
It's like hot lemonade with like Earl Grey tea and like mint and all this other stuff. Honey.
Lemon,
so when
I
you're
think they put some
sick,
lemon in
it hits, man. But I only like them when I'm sick. I never get them otherwise.
And it's like on the secret menu. So
You're
it's
right.
Like if you know, you know. If you don't,
Thankfully.
yeah.
I'm not sick.
But you
Like,
feel
I'm
like
just on antibiotics and I just sound like shit.
I'm not on
and my
any
throat
antibiotics.
hurts.
I thought you said you were.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I said they said I didn't need antibiotics. They were just like, you just gotta stop coughing.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
okay.
so it's like anti-coughing.
Yeah, I'm on cough medicine.
Ah, that's what I thought.
I'm on like super cough medicine.
Super.
Soups, coughs.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Let's do the creep of the week.
We'll see.
Start off. Kelsey right away.
Can I do mine real quick, Kelsey?
Yes, please.
Because I just thought
There's
of it.
two?
I just thought of one. It's like creeps, and it was in the news a lot. Dude, the Waste Management Open turned into like Woodstock 99.
Insane. It was insane.
This
And
one.
so-
that I luckily was not a part of that
Dude.
much. But I was supposed to be.
What is with y'all need to learn to hold your liquor.
Wait, what's going on? I haven't heard
Dude,
anything.
These people at Waste Management, basically what happened, well, the big finale was basically so many people were trying to get in
Yeah.
that the people taking the tickets were just
We're just
like,
like,
fuck it.
And let
And
everybody
just let
in.
everybody the fuck in.
joking.
They stopped giving out wristbands for alcohol. So alcohol people were just like, fuck it, just sell it all.
And it got so crazy, so wild that then they're like, well, we're stopping alcohol sales because it was like 500,000 people like in one day or something,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
like usually
Does
how many
anybody
they
work?
see.
What are they doing? Who has time
Well,
to just...
this was on Saturday.
Oh.
So this was on Saturday. So they stopped alcohol sales like around 2. And this is for like everybody, even like up in the VIP boxes and stuff, because it got to the point where people were getting up into the VIP boxes where it's unlimited alcohol, unlimited food and everything.
Dude, people were
my God.
wasted. Like South Park episode, way over the top wasted, where I'm just sitting there like, dude, doesn't anybody
It's Randy
know how
Marsh
to,
like trying to fight everybody.
Yeah,
He gets more and more naked.
There was a video of a dude, he's just sitting on a stool like this, just
like that.
pissing. Just pee.
So this so it turned
Just-
a golfing thing into the gathering of the juggalos.
Well,
They-
it's a,
No, I wouldn't even say that because I've seen Gathering of Juggalos and it's
Cleaner?
This was out of control. Like this was like every frat dude's first beer.
but like
Oh my
with like
God.
Like
everyone ranging from like 19 to like 79.
yeah,
So
people
like
were just like
Oktoberfest.
they were like just falling down hills because they couldn't walk right.
Yeah, that's
they
like
were just
Oktoberfest.
like,
Oh
dude,
my God.
This one guy was literally like, so they were on a hill. I don't know how they were still trying to watch golf. I don't know. But like his friend is like holding his hand up in the, his friend's like not really even helping him. His friend's like kind of like over here holding his hand like this above his head. And he looks like the exorcist, like is like leaning back like this. I don't know how he didn't fall. Like literally his back was so arched. And his
So
like beer
what-
belly was out.
Did
I was like,
shit
what
get
is
like
happening?
broken or like was it just everybody was drunk? Like did shit go like what happened?
people were too drunk to break shit, pretty much.
Wow. So
They
they're
were like it's in like that's why these people they're the creeps, my creeps of the week because it's like I've been out drinking before a lot, but like not this much.
were they out in the course and stuff?
It was like they didn't know when to stop drinking. They just kept drinking.
did they like obstruct the game or whatever? Like did they
No,
just
I think it was just the
they
rain
were
that
literally
obstructed
too
play.
drunk to function to a point that they would become destructive
so that's
You know what's so
wild.
crazy is
because
I
they were
don't
just
know-
like sitting in places, just peeing all over themselves.
Oh my God.
Or like
Animals.
just falling down hills, like
You know what? Good for them.
Yo, I hope
mean,
you had a good time.
Yeah, good for you guys, but like, dude, just peeing on yourselves in public.
Some
on.
people like that, Tony. It's like two things in one. It's pee play and it's voyeurism.
There you go.
Pee play on the golf course. I don't know.
That's what hit the greens.
They put the P in PGA.
Hey, take that to the
nice.
bank. What I don't understand is how they, first of all, how they had that much alcohol in the first place to like even sell that much to that many people. And it's so expensive. It's like $20 for a beer.
Unbelievable.
People were just out
I
there
didn't even know-
spending $1,000 for alcohol.
You know
like
what?
to get that fucked, especially men. Like I feel like most men can really drink a lot of
What are you
alcohol.
saying?
I always thought so too until I saw all these videos and I was like,
They had to be like 20 beers deep. Like that's
Dude.
how much, like 10
You know
vodkas,
what?
I don't know.
Fuck them. If you can afford to just like buy $120 beers and just fuck around on a golf course, you know what? You deserve to get drunk and shut up, man.
Well, that's what
Stupid
they
ass.
did. That's
Fuck
what they're
you,
trying to do.
man.
They're just having a good time. I think the rain really fucked with everybody last week, you know?
Must
Maybe-
be nice.
Maybe it was all these people who, because it got rained out through
Mm.
the week, that were like, fuck it. Like, we're just going to try to go on Saturday because that's the craziest day, anyways. And they're like, fuck it. We
Maybe.
ball.
listen,
Wee ball.
nothing against golf, but it's golf.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, but the Waste Management Open is the party open.
but
It's not serious ever.
why?
That's just what it's become. It all started with the 16th hole, where it's like really crazy and raucous, and that's how it is. And then it's just kind of permeated through. And they made other holes like the 16th hole where they have these big stands around it, like gladiator style, kind of. What the fuck? And so it's like unlimited alcohol over there because it's like people paying $1.5 million for like a suite or some stupid shit. Maybe not that much. That's like Super Bowl amount of money. Maybe like $1 million. I don't know. It's insane. It's like all, yeah. And like the Thunderbirds are pieces of shit, dude. Like they are insane. They have so much money.
Thunderbirds?
The Thunderbirds put it on. So it's like all these rich guys that like are business owners that have like a bunch of money and all this stuff, doing fucking drugs all the week.
I hate this.
They'll have like their families in a room and then like hookers in like another place where like families don't know about.
Yo,
and, like,
we're
stuff like that.
Allegedly.
We're getting us behind the scenes.
Sure, allegedly, sure.
Spill the tea shit. This is like, whoa. You know. You even knew about the 16th hole. Like, what is this? There's
I mean,
little-
everyone knows about the 16th hole.
I didn't. Did you?
I knew of a 16th hole, but like,
It's insane.
I didn't know it was like
Yeah,
piss your pants drunk party 16th
There's like
hole.
people out there, even like not in like the
I
VIP
knew it
areas,
was
and they're
like,
like
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Cold, like Stone Cold Steve Austin shit. Like there's this girl that did that, like had 2 beers. Like you guys don't see this
Yeah.
stuff? You didn't know about that?
No, because I'm
know.
like, it's golf.
Crazy.
What's funny is we have like my company, we have some gear there. We lend out to like,
You don't
you
wanna
know,
see it?
and now I'm
Just kidding.
thinking like, holy shit. And we're supposed to do this big old thing every year they do it. And we didn't do it this year. And I was like, well, maybe now. I'm kind of glad I didn't go. We would have been, I don't know, they would have broke some shit or we had to deal with drunk people all day
Yeah.
in the rain with gear, like
It just looks like a nightmare.
with mud.
Yeah.
At least for
everybody
me.
Drunk.
I mean, y'all know me.
What, dude,
Just going to the grocery store is like,
you said 500,000 people.
Well, I don't know how many exactly.
It was-
over a weekend. Usually, it's like about 500,000 people throughout the week, like that they play.
I don't think Tony can handle
But like,
5.
I think in one day it was something crazy, like
Yeah,
300,000
that's
people.
insane. That's insane.
5 like Scottsdale bros,
Oh,
19 beers deep, let alone thousands of them.
dude, I thought golf was just
My
like
God.
was old people and
I'd feel like
guys
a
on
s-
Tinder.
I'd feel like a Spartan in 300 just surrounded by these fucking assholes. Like,
All right,
what's the next creep?
You know what though? The Waste Management has always been that way, though. It just always has.
Now
It's just
I know.
It's gotten way more out of control.
They put the waste in
hey, waste management. Why don't you manage some of your own waste?
Yeah.
Well, it's put on by a garbage company, so
The Thunderbird. I haven't even heard of them. It
I thought
sounded
that
like
was I thought those were like
the planes.
planes, yeah.
Yeah.
At the Luke Air Force
Those are
Base,
Blue
the air
Angels.
show. Well, it's
words
Blue
can have
Angels,
Then there's
multiple
the
meanings.
Thunderbirds. I think those are white and red. Maybe.
Words can have multiple meanings.
Okay. What's the
Anyways.
next creep of the week?
All right. I'm so excited for this one. This news just broke on Valentine's Day.
What?
Do you guys remember? Oh, and two of like, this is in February of all months. So keep that in mind, okay? Of, like, what February is.
Oh, I just got that.
Do you remember Rachel Dolezal?
Never heard of her.
I don't know how to say her name.
Yes.
Tony, what is she known for?
So when her whole deal happened, it's like a lot of news stories where I just don't have the energy because of how ridiculous it is.
When was this, by the way? Was this recent?
This was a couple years ago,
Okay.
where she
During COVID,
is
probably?
a white woman who was posing as a black woman
Like
to
makeup, like blackface, or
She definitely has like she's very like tanned. She's very tanned, like fake tan. And then she had like she would always have her hair like either super curly or in braids. So she basically
Or, like,
was
dreaded.
cosplaying, yeah, like her dreaded. It came out that she had no African American like ties or ancestry. She's
Okay.
a white woman who used pretending to be a black woman in her advantage. So she was like the president of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington. She was a teacher of African American studies and all these different things, which whatever, like, I mean, everyone can, do these things and whatever, but she was falsely identifying herself as a
she's
person of
living
color
like
for personal gain. And
oh my god,
that all came out. So that was like you said, a few years ago. Everyone was very mad. Understandably so.
very mad. She not only is like if you're just a nobody that says like I could claim like oh sure I'm black but I'm a nobody, but she's the head of the NAACP and
Well, not the whole, like it's like of a branch of it, like
well,
in
still
Spokane,
she
Washington.
has some sort of power and she's not
Exactly.
even, oh my god.
Yes. And
Oh,
then
my
so on Valentine's Day, the news broke that Rachel Dolezal changed her name to Nkechi Diallo.
Oh my god,
She
what the fuck?
was fired. So she was working as an after school like teacher or like, child care, whatever.
Uh-huh.
It came out that she has an OnlyFans.
Who doesn't? My dog probably
She
has
had
one
an
at this point.
OnlyFans, and so she was fired. It was on Valentine's Day in the middle of Black History Month, and she looks the same too. And I'm like, first of all, so this was in Tucson, Arizona, right here in our own fucking
Of course.
backyard. Everyone was like, don't they do background checks? Don't you know who the fuck this woman is? Like she was everyone. If you saw her face, like you knew her, like you know her, and she looks the same. She didn't change her looks or anything. Still the very tanned, like the like hair that is not typical for like Caucasian people, and it is just. It's like you couldn't write this.
I have
like you just
questions.
couldn't. This is
I
like
mean,
out of
here
a
in
fucking
Arizona, I'm pretty sure it's because of our former governor, but like the education system here is just fucked. Ed,
sitcom. Everyone can be a teacher.
literally
anybody.
literally anybody can be a teacher. Like the bare minimum, I guess, is like you just have to show that at some point in your life you plan on getting like a degree and to become a teacher. But like
You don't have to have a degree.
you don't have to have one anymore. You just go be a teacher.
I could be a
Yeah.
teacher.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We live in a world where I could be a teacher.
Anybody. We could all just go.
This
be
is end
teachers
times,
Scaredy
boys.
school.
if we want to get paid pennies.
$2.
Damn. Well, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, then they treat them like shit.
Well, that's exactly why they're doing it, because then they're having all these kids that are either like freshly like out of college or still going to college or whatever it is, and then so they have like they have a job as like they're doing it.
I'm confused. Is this person this whatever the fuck her name is that she came up with?
Nkechi.
Does she?
It sounds like she doubled down
She's like, you know what?
on everything.
I am
I was
black.
gonna make a point about this.
Like Jesus.
Why is it that in like? Well, does she believe that she's black, or does she know now and she
said
just
that
looks like
she
that?
said that she was like, I identified as black or something. It was like all this stuff came out. I don't remember. I think it
Like
went
it's
into
a
my
whole
repressed
rabbit hole.
memory. Yeah, like
Okay.
she was like, oh, I identify as black.
Well, either way, not only is she absolutely just insane and completely delusional and gross and just weird and all that is bad. I don't know, man.
So she got fired for her OnlyFans.
because of they-
Because she was teaching
a
kids, I
teacher.
guess.
Oh my god.
Which
no,
I mean, like,
opposite.
Opposite?
She got fired as a teacher because of her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
didn't get
that's
fired
what-
from OnlyFans
I mean,
because she was a teacher.
I'm
Oh, is that
Sorry.
what you said?
OnlyFans is like, you cannot.
I'm
be
sorry.
doing-
Sicky boy over here.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, though, it's like, I mean, well, this is their case, but like in most cases, like teachers don't get paid anything. So just,
Exactly. If we paid our teachers but you know what though? This is exactly what we were talking about. I think we talked about this. I can't remember if it was on the podcast or if it was like behind the scenes, but we were like, you know what? I'm going to plant the seed. Like if anything ever happens, you get fired or whatever. I'm like, this is what you got to do. You got to like, be like, leak your own story. I
Yeah.
bet her OnlyFans is blowing the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
She's making a lot of
Yeah.
money.
She's gonna
I
be
bet.
making so much money right now. But I just that's all I gotta say about this. But I have a quote from her from back
Okay.
when
This is gonna
back
be
when like
good.
all this stuff did come out, making
Okay.
international headlines about her posing as a black woman.
Shit.
She admitted that she was, and this is quoted, biologically born white parents, but I identify as black. Get the fuck
I don't think you can
out
do
of here.
that.
That's not how it works.
I don't think you can do that.
You can't. I don't know.
Well, whatever the fuck your name is, you fucking weirdo. I'm sure you're making lots of money on OnlyFans.
You know what? Yeah, and
So enjoy
we're
your
feeding
life.
into it.
You
So maybe this
fucking-
was her plan the whole time. Maybe she's like, I'm just gonna do being like an after school thing. Not because when I was reading it, all the headlines were saying, oh, and you know what? This was like the best thing too. On Twitter, the headline would say, Arizona teacher fired for OnlyFans. And then you open it up and the picture is Rachel Dolezal, and everyone is like, I have never seen anyone bury the lead of a story ever. Except for like why wouldn't you say like Rachel Dolezal, like
Yeah,
fired from
buzzwords, yeah.
exactly. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I know, because then everyone is like, you're never gonna believe when you open up this like this link who they're talking about.
It'd be like seeing Britney Spears. You're like, what? Why didn't they just say Britney Spears? Like, Jesus. But like, I feel like this always happens.
You know what?
Every time like a celebrity or someone that's big in pop culture, whatever, does something really stupid, they double down on being that stupid. For example, you remember when Gnarls Barkley, which is CeeLo Green's moniker, he
half
what?
because Danger Mouse was the other part of Gnarls Barkley too.
Oh, you're right. So, oh, that's right. Gnarls Barkley was the group, was the band. Anyways, CeeLo Green was like got in trouble for, I want to say it was like rape allegations and some other things.
No, he said that like if this is allegedly, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but like he said something like if she was passed out or something, that it's consensual or like some stupid shit like that.
Jesus. So anyways, he did that, right? And everybody just shit all over him. They're like, dude, we love that song. Crazy. And now we think you're a gross weirdo. So what does he do? Does he make an apology? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know if he did actually. He decides to rebrand himself. He is now Gnarly Davidson. And on top of that, he completely paints himself in either silver or gold or black and wears this huge costume where like he looks like a weird villain from like a 1950s cartoon. It is the most bizarre shit I've ever seen.
What?
Like his name would be
gotta see a
like
picture.
Garlac or some shit. Like
Garlac.
you look at him and it's just like, oh, you're serious.
Gnarly.
So like, and I feel like there's tons of stories like that where it's like, oh, this person did, this bad thing, or they went off the deep end, and then they just double down and go like 10 times worse. And it's like, what were you thinking? You maybe could have salvaged it, but then now you're just, look at that. Isn't that weird?
I don't think her OnlyFans account is still active.
I don't know, maybe. Well, you guys remember too,
I just tried looking it up. I can't find it.
when Casey
Well,
Anthony
did you look
was,
up her new name?
oh, that's right. Look up her new name.
I did.
Sure,
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah.
No.
When Casey Anthony was dealing with all her bullshit, I think it was, is it Hustler? That's like the Playboy, but more.
Yeah.
Moriscan.
What's the other one? Oh, Penthouse. I think it was Hustler. They contacted her and were like, "Hey, we'll give you millions to."
You found, how did you find it? But I couldn't
That was
find
quick.
it.
Because I'm the fucking CIA. I'm a woman and I know how to find things.
Yo, she's
Chelsea
got-
knows how to find them chicks on Instagram.
She's got the apps.
Yeah.
I just Googled.
How many like followers and stuff does she have on there? Now?
Does it
How
tell
do
you how
see?
many
I think
like
so, right?
subs you get?
It should.
I don't know that much. She has 773 pieces of media. So she's been on here for a long
She's been
time.
making content.
How do you see? I don't know OnlyFans.
I don't know.
How do you see how many? Can you see if she's like
Don't
in
you
the
like?
top point
You can't
something
like
percentage?
see how many people like her shit or whatever.
Anyways,
Right.
long story short, I think we're still in. Wait, no, this is Creep of the Week. I forgot we already started Scaredycast. Jesus.
Jesus, what's the next creep of the
Oh,
week?
wait, that was because you, mister.
We have a lot of creeps of the week.
This is a very creepy episode.
There's another creep?
So creepy.
Why are we doing 3 creeps of the week?
Because we're just doing it.
Because we just got a lot of creeps
Let's
this week,
just
man.
do creeps of the
God
week.
damn.
Weird. Okay, well, we've never done it before.
Okay, well, this is
Jeez.
also we're like tighter schedule, so we can't be doing like all the different stories that we usually do. So we're just keeping creeps, movies, and then whenever you have something else. Well, there's another creep that Tony sent. So there's this tiny little business owner who has an antique shop.
Oh yeah, the butt man.
But man,
Well, that took a turn. We have a tiny little business owner, an antique shop. Buttman. Okay. Yeah. So what happened?
So there's security footage, and there's this huge man. Like he's like this big, tough, like
Yeah.
bald,
Absolute unit.
He's a unit of a dude. He's in this little wife beater and a kilt. Just kind of walking
Wait, where is this?
around.
Is this America?
Yeah, probably somewhere.
Okay.
Just walking around the shop, just casually picks up like this spoon
Okay.
that has, to give you example, so like spoon, silver
Like a
spoon,
spoon.
regular.
Okay.
But the end of it, instead of like a regular spoon where it's all metal, it's like a cylindrical thing of like with wood. It looked like
I don't understand anything.
he goes
you just said.
behind. Visualize it, Brian. Stay with me. So he goes behind. In here, you're seeing this guy on a security footage, and this woman found out later because she was like, "Something was weird with this guy. Like, what's going on?" And he's like, kind of behind this thing. You can't really see what's going on. Like, I don't know. He goes and puts that back, grabs something else. I don't know what he grabbed the second time, but this time he's not behind the item that he was standing behind before.
item
He
is
kind of
in
like
his
looks around, kind of looks around. You see him like,
No.
yes, and he's wearing a kilt. You see him like
What?
like stick whatever he had up his butt in the middle of this store, take it out, put it back, and then just like walks off casually. He definitely he keistered it, but not fully. He just put it up there and then
He's
walked
just
away.
like walking around this antique store, shoving stuff up his ass, and then putting it back on the shelf.
That's fucking.
And then,
Could you imagine like you buy that spoon and you like
dude, so like the lady owns a store. She's in like a strip mall.
Okay.
So she calls other stores like, "Yo, have you seen this guy? Like, keep an eye out." And then places called her back and were like, "He's been in here too, doing the same thing."
Oh my god.
So this guy was going from store to
store?
store,
Just sticking shit in his
just sticking
butt?
things in his butt and putting it back on a shelf.
Oh, why are people so fucking crazy?
that is so gross.
Some little kid's gonna
That
like
is
walk by
so
and pick it
gross.
up and put it in his mouth or something.
pink eye. You touch something and then you like go to scratch your eye and you got pink eye all of a sudden. From
Fuck, did they ever catch this guy? Please tell me there's a happy ending.
I'm sure they did. They got him on. They got his
Maybe on a
face
bunch
and
of
everything on
videos.
camera.
He's the guy with a fucking kilt. He's also like 600
Jack
pounds,
dude on the kilt that's walking kind
8
of funny.
foot tall. Yeah.
or maybe
the
not
guy-
funny enough.
He's the guy with the thing sticking out of his ass.
What do you think? Like, why? Why do you think it's like the thrill of it?
Psychosis.
Dude, I don't know. Just those
Pleasure.
fucking. It's like those flasher dudes.
Yeah. What the hell?
My mom, when we had our video store, she told us like one night she was there working, and this dude was just like we had like the walls, and then like in the middle of the store was like they're like 5
Oh
foot
yeah,
tall
like so you
shelves.
can kind of see like the top of people's.
And she was
face.
like, "There's this dude just standing there watching her," and then finally he like stepped out and like he was just fucking like balls out and everything.
Oh.
So she pulled a gun on him.
yes.
She like pulled a gun out, got on the phone with the cop. She's like, "You better get here now, because if he steps forward at all, I'm gonna shoot him."
Your mom's badass.
Dude, she was hardcore. She didn't mess around in that video store.
I still
she's
picture
like a-
her as an Asian woman, and I don't know
sheriff.
why. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
so
Like if
cool.
you were like I told you, like if you didn't return your tapes and you were late, she'd come to your house.
Damn.
That's right. She's a repo man. She's
Yeah,
going
she'd
over to
come
these
to your
houses.
house. They'd be like, "Hey,
I'm taking your
I need
shit."
well, I mean, this was like back in the '90s, and like most VHS tapes
expensive.
back then were like $80, $90 a piece.
God, that's insane.
I know. So she would like. I remember just sitting in the car while she'd go up to someone's door and be like,
Give me that shit back.
"Yeah."
She goes in, pulls it out of their VCR and shit.
They're watching it.
Yeah, too late.
They're like, "Sorry, I've just been busy at work this week, and I wanted to watch it tonight."
She's like, well, you're gonna have to come back
Oh,
and
you can
rent it
pay
again.
for another week. Yeah.
That's exactly what she would say, and she walked fuck out of there.
Badass.
I'd watch that show.
Damn.
It's like
like a repo.
video repo lady.
Repo mom.
Repo lady?
Repo mom.
Repo mom. And you just go
Damn.
around filming your mom repoing fucking VHS tapes. Fuck yeah, that's cool as shit.
She's like, doesn't even let them finish it. She just starts rewinding it and like staring at them.
Staring at
the
them
hell?
while it rewinds.
She's
And
like-
she's just like, "Be kind."
Boom. Rewind. They're like, hey, what the fuck, lady? And she's like, Leonardo dies at the end, all right? He sinks. And Rose lives on the door. It's fine. Like, oh, come
Spoilers.
on. Y'all seen that movie about the boat?
You have a segment.
I have a segment. I have a whole segment.
You said you have a big one.
I mean, it's not like crazy. It can be as long or as little as we want.
What's it about?
Well, I'm going to tell you. So
Well, tell us at the front so
How
we can
about-
put the little intro.
I will. Just
Okay.
a sec. Just give me like, Jimmy, just give me 2 shakes of a
Okay.
rabbit's
We'll
leg
sit here.
or something.
Sit
I
here
forgot
and
what I was
wait.
looking for.
Oh boy.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Got it. Okay, so I think, was it one of you? Or maybe it was just me alone on my TikTok. Either way, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a little cryptid section. Okay. Y'all watched the show for a while. Oh, what's this shirt? Oh.
Aliens and cryptids.
Oh. You guys know I'm the cryptid man. I love creatures. I love monsters. I love scary shit that's not supposed to exist. I love it.
Okay.
It's terrifying. It's scary. I love creatures and monsters and things. This lady was on TikTok saying that she lives in the Appalachian mountain range. Like,
Oh, is it the one I sent you? I sent
probably.
you guys. Yes.
So this girl, she says now.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay, great.
I was
Scary.
too scared.
It wasn't scary. Was it scary? It wasn't scary. They didn't show anything, right?
The story is scary.
Yeah, the story's scary. Okay.
The idea of it is scary.
Basically, this lady's like, I'm a practicing witch or something. I've done it for all these years. And I was like, okay, I don't know why she had to say that. But then she said that she saw this creature. In the back, it's like this man with a cat head, a feline cat head. Now, my mind instantly, for all the Tekken players out there, know King, the character. That is my favorite. I love King. So shout outs if you know, you know. You know.
I know.
You know. But no, it's more like a gross what?
No, I've just pictured this lady out in the woods literally seeing the guy from Tekken.
King.
Just out there with like
Business suit with the little jaguar head. I know. Isn't that cool? Anyway, he's a wrestler too. You should be all over that. So anyways, it's like this man, I would assume naked. I don't know. She didn't say whether he's wearing clothes or not, I don't think. But it was like a man with a cat head looking through her window. And she's like, she shows her house and she's like, these are all, obviously my house is all open. And you can see like a big back door and windows everywhere.
Yeah.
And she just has them open. And I liked how in the video it was night and dark and she still had all the windows open. I'm
Yes,
like, you
I'm
just
like,
had this
what are you
happen to
doing?
you and you're just going to show the world that you just leave all the windows open at night?
Yes. So what happened is she went to go let her dog out, and
is
then
that
so
what it
the
was?
dog was acting crazy and being weird, and then was like, "Oh, I'm not about this," like barking and stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
very out of character. And then she sees it in the distance,
And it's looking at her.
yes, looking at her, brings the dog in, obviously. Then she's like, "Okay," I was like, "Did I actually see that? What was it?" And then she starts hearing like knocking on her window.
It's tapping on her freaking windows,
Fuck
dude.
that. And then she
man.
pans to the dog, and it's like,
and it's like, Khajiit have wares if you have coin.
Ooh, nice. Skyrim. See if we can get some more video game references in here. I like this. So it's dumb because she's like, I just ignored it. And I was like, no, you don't ignore tapping on your window.
well, supposedly with stuff like that, like she was saying you're supposed to ignore it and not acknowledge it, because if you acknowledge it, like, with any cryptid or like jabroni or whatever, then it gives it power and whatever. And she said because she's a witch, she's going to pee in a jar and put it all around her property, because supposedly that is what would ward off like predators or something. Like
what
actual
sucks?
animals. I don't know.
That
Most people are
jar
gonna-
is ruined now.
Yeah. Most people are going to hear
Or
the
it's
story
better.
and be like, this bitch is crazy. And it sucks because what if it's true?
Okay, but also like all the comments were like, all you had to say was Appalachian Mountains, and
I believe you.
There's like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely not.
Because if y'all don't know, just Google Appalachian Mountains. Oh my God.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be gone with my dog the next day.
100%.
I'm not living there anymore. I'm not peeing in a jar trying to get rid of Catman.
Yeah.
Only cat head.
I know. That's the
Headman?
weirdest thing. So I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this cryptid, and I don't know everything, but I've watched a lot of deep dives and iceberg videos and things on cryptids, and I was like, what the hell is she talking about? I've never heard of this, just a man with a cat head, and I Googled Catman. I tried looking up other things. I figured I'd go on a little deep dive, and I found something out that just kind of, I didn't realize there is a shit ton of cat cryptids in the world.
Yeah.
Cactus cat being
Cactus
numero
cat.
uno.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. It was like number
I love
one.
Cactus cat.
So then I found, says I'm doing a deep dive, trying to find, and I still haven't. I haven't found a man or a body of a person, but with a cat head. I haven't seen anything like that. So I don't know what she's talking about, if it is a known,
It might be a new one.
if it's a known, unknown creature. But
Maybe
I thought it was fun to maybe mention a couple other cryptids around the world that I had no idea were cat cryptids.
Okay.
We have the Wampus cat of Cherokee mythology is actually a cursed woman. So I don't know. That's number 1 on this list. Apparently, each one of these is deadly. All of them are like malevolent creatures. We have the cat. So you say Sith? Would you say Sith with that? It's like S''I. Yeah. Sith?
Scythe.
The cat, Scythe, or Sith
Well, it's Celtic, so
roams the
probably
Celtic
something fucking crazy.
Yeah, roams the Celtic countryside, stealing souls. Oh no! It says right here, pronounced catchy.
See, I was telling you. It's
You're right. Something ridiculous.
Not even anywhere.
So yeah, the cat she roams the Celtic countryside, stealing freaking souls. Alaska it's something called the White Death. It's a giant tiger that lives in the swamp.
Swamp of Alaska?
Dude, Alaska's got swamps? Paxson, Alaska is a marshy town that currently stands in the area where White Death allegedly began its reign of terror more than 200 years ago.
They're like, oh, that's just White Death.
According to legend, a massive white tiger prowls the area looking for other wild animals, livestock, and people to attack under the cover of snowstorms. The witnesses describe it as a 9-foot long, 5 feet tall with 2 dark stripes running down its white back. And
I want to pet it.
Do you guys remember that cat lady story from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Tell me.
I never got into those.
There was like one of the stories was about this guy's like on his farm, food was missing and stuff, and he like found a cat one night and he shot it and he like shot its foot and it like ran off like screaming and stuff. And then like later on, a guy that lives down the road came down and like screaming, "We gotta call the doctor. My wife's foot has been shot."
Whoa. She was a shapeshifter.
Yo. So, speaking of shapeshifter, we have a couple shapeshifting cats in here.
Meow.
We'll get to that. We have the
shapeshifting
the
cat.
serpapard of Egyptian legend is a terrifying cross between a leopard and a serpent. Ugh. Gross. The long neck of a serpent, the head of a leopard. The depictions of the cryptid in pairs, necks intertwined.
Are you trying to become one?
Symbolize
Kelsey?
chaos.
I'm trying to like visualize. Does it just have the neck, or is it like the neck and body with just the head?
Body of a leopard, long neck of a serpent, head of a
like-
leopard. So it literally just has a giant snake neck for no reason. Gross.
So it can like look around corners all crazy.
Ew,
his body's way back
and it
here,
can like creep on you.
ooh, yeah.
Japan's Kasha cat.
Imagine you see like the head come over here, the body's like all the way over there.
Ugh,
Like,
it's like,
get
hey.
get your neck out of here.
Japan's Kasha cat steals corpses out of graveyards and takes them to hell. Dude, that's fucking sick. Like, that's badass. That is terrifying. Oh, guess what? They disguise themselves as house cats and they're demons, and they return to a bipedal cat form in order to steal corpses. Sometimes the evil soul is transported to hell in Kasha's flaming cart to begin their eternal damnation and suffering. Other times, the Kasha takes the evildoer's empty shell and performs necromancy to create a zombie. Or sometimes it just devours the corpse. Dude, this Kasha cat sounds fucking sick. It's like the most metal shit ever.
These there are like a cat for Halloween this year.
There you
And
go.
cactus cat.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, we should be cryptid cats.
There's alien big cats allegedly seen stalking around Britain. Iceland's Yule cat eats
Yeah, we know
badly
the Yule cat.
eats badly dressed people during the Christmas season.
Yeah.
Tanzania's Mngwa is a man-eating tabby cat. I've had tabbies. That doesn't make sense to me. What happened?
Okay, guys, this is where I call bullshit. I've had tabbies before.
I've had
okay?
this cat. Come on.
It just made me snot all over the place.
Ew. There's the Huan cat of China, has one eye and can mimic other animal sounds. And what do we have at number 10? The cactus cat of the American Southwest.
Man, number
really
10
likes to get drunk.
Should be number one.
I'll take last place. You know why? Because it's the best one on there, and everybody comes for number 10 and then they leave. We're like the opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cactus cat's number 1, baby.
Might be number 10 in your programs.
Yeah.
Number 1 in your heart.
In our hearts. Yeah.
That's right. That's how we do.
So, anyways, there is a shit ton of cryptid cats all around the world. I had no idea.
And I love them all. I want to pet them all.
Yeah, y'all cute, and they'll drag you to hell.
That's fine.
For
I'm
eternal
already
damnation.
Going. I'm already going. It's
Already
fine.
there.
If we ever get to where we're making some good money,
Yeah.
Go buy
I
one.
want to get a cactus cat costume made. like a mascot costume.
Oh, we could put it on a cat. It'll be a cat.
No, like a human-sized costume.
Well, I mean that too, but also like maybe we can make.
That'll look a little weird.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna look like a basketball mascot like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like the Philly.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we just like
He could like shake his belly and stuff. It's so fun. You ever watch those? Like the crazy, like the best.
Gritty. I love Gritty.
Which one's that one?
He's the Flyers, I think.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't
Hockey.
watch. Oh shit! I was gonna say basketball.
I don't know. I know, like when we
Right?
worked at the Suns, the Mercury mascot Scorch
Oh my god.
had like one of those like big bellies, and they would do like one of those
Jiggle it,
things.
yeah. They go up to
yeah.
people in the stands and like
Yeah.
smack the popcorn out of her hand and just like jiggle. Dude, it kills it. If you guys look up like YouTube comps of like the best mascots, holy shit, they're so funny. They're so good.
I love this is what he's gonna live in
Philly
infamy.
Fanatic, that's his name. He's one of my faves.
I love when the Grizzlies like had their mascot coming from from the ceiling and he just passed out. He's just
Oh god.
No,
they put his like harness on wrong or something and like something weird happened and so he's like in the spotlight like passed out for like a long time coming down until they realized and they like diverted.
it looked like a corpse was just being lowered. They're like, holy
And
shit.
it was like the whole
my
stadium is
God.
black because it was like pregame. So it was like everyone's focus is on this poor guy passed out in a Grizzlies costume. Goddamn.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Do we have any more stories?
I got some movies.
You want to go to movies?
Movies and then Magic Mind, and then we out of here, folks.
Okay. I watched a movie and a documentary.
Oh.
The first movie I watched is from 1989.
Okay.
It just got added to Max, and it's called Leviathan.
Okay.
I feel like I have heard. I feel like I've heard.
I know,
Of
I'm
this
thinking that
movie.
too.
Yeah, so like
It's new. No, you said 1989.
1989.
Leviathan. Why is that so familiar?
Right.
It's basically they took the script for The Thing and Alien
Uh-huh.
and put it together and said, make this all underwater.
Whoa. Like Atlantis style.
I'm intrigued.
It has an amazing cast. It's got Peter Weller, who plays RoboCop,
No.
got Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters,
Nice.
Daniel Stern from Home Alone,
Damn.
Richard Crenna from Rambo. Yeah, dude, like
And Hot Shots.
Stacked.
it's stacked. So it's like you're invested into the cast immediately because it's an amazing cast. So like
Yeah.
even like where you're like normally you would be like, oh my god, is anything gonna happen in this movie? You don't care because you're like, this cast is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's literally like it has a bunch of like bad ratings because people are just like, this is just a ripoff. So what? Like it's got special effects by Stan Winston. So that alone's like done. Even the
Winston.
music composer, I think he did the music for he did like the music for The Thing, I think.
So
It was either The Thing, Predator, or Alien, one of them. He did the music for that as well. Like,
either way, they're all smash hits.
yeah,
like they're
yeah.
all
So
big.
it's like, and it's literally these people, they're an underwater mining company.
Oh.
They're mining minerals. They find like a sunken Russian ship down there. They bring some stuff from it back on to their like the little thing that they're living in down at the bottom of the ocean. And, just turns into the thing.
Oh.
Someone gets sick and then they turn into a thing and then
So they're on a submarine?
no, it's like
No,
an
they're on a ship.
underwater like
Like a
facility.
station? Like an underwater station?
Like
Yeah,
Sea
yeah,
Lab
yeah.
2020.
Because they're down there for months mining.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's scary enough.
Right.
Without.
Is
Yeah.
it an invisible enemy like the way the thing is where it's just like in the air and like it gets in your head and shit?
No, like it has to be like it has to like hurt you or
Get
grab
you,
you. Yeah, it has to
infect
get you.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like the special effects are amazing. It's literally just I was just watching. I'm like, this is just the Thing, an alien
You know what the thing
mixed
is?
up.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah,
Alien,
I mean-
amazing.
If you like the
Together?
Thing and Alien,
You're
and
gonna
you
like.
want something else like it,
Yeah.
watch Leviathan.
It's never gonna beat those movies, but
no, it's not as good.
It's
but
fine.
I will say this:
yeah,
if the Thing and Alien didn't exist,
You'd be like, oh.
this movie would fuck.
you'd be like, oh shit, Leviathan is that's the movie right there.
movie
Like,
rocks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like it didn't get as big when it came out. I'm not 100%, but it came out the same time as The Abyss.
Oh, which was much bigger.
which is another underwater sci-fi kind of movie, which got, was huge.
Critical acclaim.
So I think it just kind of got buried underneath the abyss.
Dude,
mania.
that sucks. I'm sure that happens a lot where you have a movie come out when the next like Marvel launch and you're like, damn it.
It's like, but yeah, the monster effect, and it's all it's Stan Winston.
Oh, I love it.
In the 80s. So it's like
The best.
prime monster effects in it.
Is it
too.
scary? Like The Thing?
Um,
Because The Thing holds up.
Yeah, it does. It's a great movie.
I don't think it was scary.
Okay.
No.
Exhilarating.
Did you
Yes.
enjoy it?
I did enjoy it.
What would you rate it?
I give it like a good 7.
7 out of 10. That's a good movie. Ooh, sorry.
Get your shit
Yeah,
on
it's 7 out of 10.
Beautiful, and it's on HBO. I mean,
HBO
AKA
Max.
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 Sorry.
Whatever you want to call it now.
Beautiful.
Max.
What else did you watch?
I watched a documentary on Netflix called Lover, Stalker, Killer.
Oh, okay. I've been it's been advertised, and I want to watch it.
Yeah, it just came out. Yo.
Lovers.
I don't see ads on anything because I don't watch
Lover,
anything, so I don't know
Stalker,
what the hell
Killer?
this
It
is.
has, if for whatever reason I end up single again, my ass is staying single.
Oh, geez.
Because Jesus Christ. Basically, it's a documentary.
Okay.
This dude, him and his wife get a divorce, and she moves to a new town with the kids. He goes to live separately because he wants to be near the kids. Him and his
Still in a new
wife
town.
in a new town. Him and his wife are divorced, but they're like getting along.
Co-parenting.
Yeah, co-parenting, getting along. He decides to start dating. Gets on, I forget which dating website he used, but it's one of the popular ones. Meets a girl. Things are cool, whatever. They're hanging out, stuff. Then he meets another girl and gets a little bit more serious. Well, one of them goes fucking crazy.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm not going to spoil nothing because it's new and you guys need to go. It's not a very long
I wanna
documentary either.
see
It's
it.
like an hour and a half.
So it's a one piecer.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Whenever you think this ain't getting crazier, it's getting crazier.
Give us some don't do like the big bombshells, but give us some examples of like what was happening.
Dude,
if you can.
Dude, people's houses were getting set on fire.
Whoa.
She's sending like thousands of text messages.
How is that even possible?
Right.
And dude, like
Like, how's that physically possible?
Yeah. You're just like, what the hell are
But you know what's
Basically,
like
yeah.
that was
Doing
probably like
paragraphs?
paragraphs
1,000
and shit.
paragraphs.
Yeah,
a
and,
day.
like,
no, it was like
calls and-
sentences. It was like, you're ruining my life. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come after you.
You know what's
I'm
so
gonna,
crazy?
I'm gonna kill your friend.
I'm going to kill you first, then come after you.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute.
What's so crazy is that like a lot of stalker stuff, I obviously don't know what happened in this. I want to watch it, but it almost always escalates to murder because police always say, well, we can't do anything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can get
Well,
an order of protection or whatever. But even then it's like, okay, well, motherfucker's here in my house. He's going to kill me.
Dude,
He's been
there's-
stalking me. He knows
Yeah.
where I am. He knows where my,
Right, but sorry, we can't do anything.
yeah, I can't do anything until he does something to you. And it's like, okay, cool. Well, I'll just die.
I'll just die.
that's basically what it is. There's just 3 main investigators of the show who like, I want a spin-off series and follow these 3 guys
Whoa.
because they're like characters, but they're cool as shit. Like you love these guys because they're just like what you're saying. Like we want to do something, but we don't have
like
anything.
the law
like,
isn't caught up.
Oh,
and
shit.
they are like super frustrated and annoyed because they're just like,
We call
They're not
those
breaking
the
the
good
law.
guys.
they're not breaking the law. And on top of it, they can't find the person like that's behind this.
They're
Like,
sneaky.
so they're just like, but they're like, all like this one dude has like a crazy cowboy look and stuff. Like,
Nice.
but yeah, it's really good. And yeah, like, I mean, the last word of the title is killer. So someone
She goes, wow.
doesn't make it through this story.
Is it gonna be one of the crazy girls or is it gonna be the guy?
Or all of them.
Or maybe it's someone else completely.
Aha!
That sounds dope. I'm gonna take that. That sounds really cool.
Yo, that shit is so scary. And that's why, like, anytime something weird happens to me, I'm like, well, this might be it.
I had a
This
good
might be
run.
it, guys.
It's my
Yeah.
time.
Notes on my car, people fucking following me.
Okay.
You know what might
Well,
help you though
I gotta give that to you.
to deal with any of these kind of things, maybe.
What? Oh.
Anti-stalker juice. Magic mind. You know what, though? You know what Magic Mind would make me?
What?
Is more alert.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Staying
You could dodge
clear,
all the stalkers.
having clarity after a long day, making sure that I have all my vitamins. So if I need to run away, or maybe if I need to hole up, I'm going to be creative and I'm going to know where I need to hide.
You'll be focused.
Your
I'm
mind
gonna
is
be
sharp.
Focused.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like J-Lo in one of her 90s movies where she's like badass and kicking butt.
Holy shit.
Can't think of
You
an
mean,
example right now.
Enough.
Like Anaconda.
Made in
Enough,
Manhattan.
that's the one.
Made in Manhattan.
Yeah, Made in
Made in
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
No, Magic Mind absolutely is wonderful, guys, especially because you know what? The spring is coming up. That's when a lot of events are coming. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you
And
are.
allergies.
Yes, a lot of allergies. You want to make sure that you're boosted, that you're focused, and that you have some vitamins in you, and that you have some little pep in your step.
And to get
that's
more
what
pep in
Magic
your
Mind
step,
does.
they encourage you to take it with caffeine. Whatever
Absolutely.
caffeine of your choice. They don't tell you got to stop doing this or stop doing that. They just say, when you take your caffeine, shoot this too. It'll make you feel better. And guess what? It does.
And you know what? If you're running low on supply, Scaredycast has you covered because you can get 20% off when you use the word code or the code Scaredycast at magicmind.com to be able to
Nope.
get.
Oh, we were doing
No
so
more?
good. We were
What
doing
is it,
so
10%?
good.
The code is Scaredycast20.
Damn.
God damn. Just, you were like this,
Just
and then,
Well, because you know
Chugging
what?
along,
I didn't
face
take my
planted.
Magic Mind. That's why.
yeah.
see
was-
what happens?
I was
And I
focused.
did today. So,
That's why you're
Scaredy20.
just the best ever.
I mean, come on.
God, here we
That's what we do.
Whatever.
Dang. Well, okay. Before we go, for anyone who is not a patron, and if you like to be, because we've been talking about these absolutely amazing boxes, we just announced our first winner on patreon.com/scaredycast to be able to be the winner of the Carved with Light box. It's absolutely amazing. It is going to
Heidi.
who is an OG
Long-time
supporter.
listener.
Which
Yes.
is so cool. I didn't know that. I saw
Hell
him pull
yeah.
Heidi and I was like, oh, and then he was like, dude, that's like a super OG. So Heidi,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for following us. Like, that was so cool. You told us there's a new patron we need to shout out.
Shout out to Nick Dombrowski.
Nick Dombrowski.
New patron signed up on our tier 3.
Oh, a tier 3
Ooh.
Nick. Dang.
So you know what?
Okay.
Then that means that he has more entries to win the next Carved with Light box, which we're gonna reveal on the next episode. It is fucking badass. I
very
want
cool.
it. So I don't know. I might have to fight some people for
Mm-hmm.
it. And then obviously too, if in addition to becoming a patron, if you wanted to support Carved with Light, they have a lot of absolutely amazing items and boxes, obviously that you can customize. You can definitely visit them on Instagram. Visit
Etsy.
us on Instagram too, scaredycast.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow. We have a lot of events coming up and lots of ways to support. So thank you guys so much for listening.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I think that's it. Bye-bye, folks. That's not even right. It's like
I love when
it's supposed
Kels
to be
goes
so
for
long.
it. I love.
And it's always wrong.
I respect you so much because you always do this shit, and it's like you pick something and you just full send right off the cliff, and then I mean it is just awesome, you know.
And it's always wrong.
I appreciate you so much.
Bye, guys.